Being charming is not about being overly stiff and polished and too complimentary and freaky like you're pasting on a smile. Being charming has an air of peaceful, relaxed. Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I run the blog called Mrs. Midwest. Today I thought we would dive into the lovely topic of feminine charm and discuss 5 ways to be femininely charming today. Anyone is familiar with Harry Potter, you know that a charm is a type of spell, a light spell, even the concept of glamour or enchanting someone, and that is where the word charming comes from. It comes from the idea of putting a spell on someone. So I do feel like there is positive and negative connotations with the word charming. On one hand, you have the idea of someone turning on the charm to get what they want and perhaps manipulate or control the person they're speaking with. Whereas on the other hand, you have the idea of a charming young woman, as an elderly woman would say, the idea that someone was pleasant to interact with. And that's really what I want to focus on today. I want to focus on the concept of being pleasant to interact with. When you leave someone with a good taste in their mouth. You leave them with positive energy and you create rapport with them so that they would like to interact with you in the future. Feminine charm is very useful in networking, community building, trying to find more friends, or attracting the opposite sex. Today we're going to be talking about how to execute charm in a non-manipulative way. We don't want to force people to like us. We don't want to be fake or inauthentic. Just because you use some feminine charm doesn't mean you're trying to do any of those things. You can do it in a pure and wholesome way, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Number 1, have a friendly spirit. So when we're talking about being friendly, you do have a scale. Friendliness doesn't mean you have to change your personality or become someone that you're not. It doesn't mean you have to transform into somebody else. But it does mean that you must project an openness and a willingness to converse and interact with people around you. When we project that type of energy into the world, we will not only attract more people to us, but we will leave a wonderful legacy in our path as we move about into this world. Remember too that friendliness and charm in general shouldn't just be reserved for strangers. If you intend on being charming and friendly with those you've just met, I hope you also intend on being friendly and charming with your loved ones, your spouse, people you've known for a very long time. Friendliness is about being open. Now, we might have closed body language because we feel insecure, but to those people, it comes across that you're not open. Focus at least on doing this instead of this and open up your space a little bit more. So as we nurture people, we want them to feel positive, uplifted, and good when they're in our presence. And that's what charm does. Project your energy, project your positivity, and that will come across as friendly. All right, my second element for feminine charm is being genuine. Being genuine is extremely important because if you are fake on top of a friendly attitude, it's going to show. We all know when someone is being genuine and when they're just trying to get us to like them. And that's where charm often falls to the wayside because people will turn on the charm, but really they're just being very fake. The way to stay genuine while being charming is about adhering to your natural personality. But this doesn't mean tossing out fake compliments. It doesn't mean being overly smiley. It could just mean being pleasant. Don't feel like you need to change yourself. Remain genuine and never give fake compliments. You can still compliment the beauty, personality, character, or success of somebody without resorting to fake compliments. Being genuine might include a level of humor. Self-deprecating humor is my go-to for being genuine while remaining charming. Show that honest side of you where you're not this perfect little, charming Barbie. You're fun, you're open, you're honest, whatever. We can have humor without being vulgar, annoying, obnoxious, or inappropriate. Humor is a great way to get a little chuckle out of somebody when you're conversing with them and still showcasing friendliness and charm. It can be very stressful to meet people for the first time or interact with strangers. So when someone puts out some humor or even self-deprecating humor, it can really lighten the mood. We don't want fake little hexes and spells on people, like I said in the beginning of the video. We want charm that is genuine and lasting so that it creates positive experiences and interactions with people. Just be yourself and show your genuine feelings, but remain friendly as well. And that will build upon that friendliness for your overall feminine charm. My third tip for feminine charm is being courteous. Now, what do I mean by courteous? Well, it's all about being aware of other people and focusing on their needs as well as your own. This means being polite, being friendly, like I talked about, but being aware of the needs of others, about showing polite attitudes and consciousness of the needs of other people. It's about being aware of other people and not just yourself when you're interacting with them or out in the world, and especially when you're hosting them. If you've agreed to do something, follow through on your word. Hold the door for others. Make sure everyone has a seat at the table, and if anyone needs coffee and you're getting up to get coffee, offer to get other people coffee as well. Make sure that you are showing a care and consciousness of other people's needs. That's truly all courtesy is, but you can apply it to strangers, like I said, but make sure you're also applying it to your loved ones. It's all about going the extra mile to help other people. It's about putting other people before yourself. And this is in very miniature ways that have a major impact. All right, my fourth tip for feminine charm is having an air of relaxation. Being relaxed and at ease doesn't mean being lazy or sloppy. It just means that you're self-assured, confident, and peaceful. A balanced individual is one that is relaxed and not in a heightened state of emotion, agitation, aggression, or fervor. It doesn't mean you can never have those feelings, but when you're trying to be charming, being overly emotional, aggressive, irritated, or whatever is not going to work. Being relaxed is about being confident in yourself when you meet someone so that you don't have to try extra hard to get them to like you because you're positive and self-assured. Being relaxed means that you're comfortable if things don't go your way at a restaurant or at a dinner party or whatever. Being relaxed and peaceful in your interactions with others will come across charming because it's not agitated or overly in your face. Being charming is not about being overly stiff and polished and too complimentary and freaky like you're pasting on a smile. Being charming has an air of peaceful, relaxed confidence where you can interact with people but remain sure of yourself. Do not focus too much on getting people to like you. Rather, focus on your own positive energy and your own peace. This will actually work in your favor and probably get people to like you more than if you were really focused on forcing them to like you. So as you walk into feminine charm, do not get so uptight and stressed about it that you lose that peaceful balance. Remain relaxed, self-assured, and you will be absolutely charming. All right, my fifth and final tip is being well-groomed. Being charming isn't just your words, smile, and body language, even though that is the majority of it. There is that portion where it does matter how you physically present yourself. If we're focused so much on how we present ourselves emotionally, spiritually, and conversationally, we are also going to want to focus on how we present ourselves physically. This is more surface level, but we cannot ignore the fact that outer grooming does affect your level of charm. Being charming is about being captivating to the person you're interacting with. That goes for your appearance as well. You don't need to be a stunning Victoria's Secret model to be charming and well-groomed. You just need to look your best. Now, your best doesn't always mean a ball gown. You could be wearing a t-shirt and jeans, but as long as you're well-groomed, polished, and showcasing your personal beauty in its best light, that will be charming and captivating. Now, as I've said before, there is this push in modern society to have people present as their worst to prove that people can love them even at their worst, you know? And I do understand that. We all want someone to love us when we're greasy and covered in yuckiness or whatever. But we should not resort to looking like that every single day. Putting your best foot forward and being well-groomed will absolutely increase your feminine charm. Clean hair, clean clothes, and a good-smelling person will always be more charming than a greasy bun and stained yoga pants. Don't need a specific formula of high heels, lash extensions, a pink dress, or whatever. You just need to be confident in your look and polished. Make sure that you smell good. Make sure that you're clean, and that will absolutely increase your feminine charm because it will be pleasant on the eyes, just as your voice, mannerisms, and personality are pleasant on the spirit. Play up what makes you different and unique, and never feel like you have to modify tons of things about yourself to fit a mold. All right, everybody, that's all I have for you today, but thank you so much for joining. If you liked the video, please click the like button. It does help grow our family. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell so you can join our notification crew. If you're interested in more of this content, please check out my written blog. I am a writer as well. And if you want to take a sneak peek into what I do on a day-to-day basis, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I've left my handle up during this entire video. In the meantime, my wonderfully feminine ladies, I hope you have a charming and feminine week.